If you were to tell me last year or even earlier this year that in 2020 I would be getting this car, I probably would have laughed at you because I didn't think that this car was going to be next on my list because I didn't think it was possible. But today is the day. I just drove down from Oakland down to Los Angeles. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video. And welcome to the channel, my new to me 2017 Nissan GTR. I just got to Oakland and he's going to pick us up right now in the new car. This is the first time I'm going to be seeing it in person, so I'm a little bit scared. I'm going to have to check the condition and everything of the car, but it should be in tip-top shape. But I can't wait to see it out, check it out. I'm going to head to the bank after and then complete the transaction. And there's a bunch of parts he's including as well, so we're going to load up the GTR and then I'm going to drive 5 hours back to Los Angeles. Here we go. Hey, what's up, man? Good to meet you. All right, this is the first drive in the new to me Nissan GTR. He just picked me up from the airport and we're actually headed to his house right now to pick up some other parts that he's including with the sale. A set of intakes, injectors, and a set of tires as well. So we're gonna get to his place, we're gonna deposit some of the checks, we're gonna load up this GTR so I can drive back to LA, which is another 5 hours just to get back to Los Angeles in this GTR. So there it is, you can see it's 74,782 miles. This GTR was definitely daily driven, but from what it looks like, it was taken care of really well. I talked to the service advisor that took care of this car from the beginning, and this is a one-owner GTR, and he really got some good use out of it as a daily driver. My initial thoughts so far is it's definitely loud, but it's a lot smoother than my last 2014 GTR, which was also a premium, but it had red interior at the time. The interior of this GTR is a lot nicer than that one. It was updated in 2017 and this is a 2017, so this is the new interior that's a little bit more premium than the old one. You can see that the dash and the sides are a little bit updated with leather. And the switches and buttons are also newer than the old versions. Alright, here's our first tunnel pull. just hit 74,800 miles. This is probably the highest mileage EBA GTR as they call it, which is the 2017 to like 2021 GTR body style EBA. The generation before that was DBA, and the generation before that which was the CBA, which was like 09 to like 11 or something like that. Alright, so we just loaded up. He actually gave me like a full set of tires. You can see that 4 tires actually fit in the back seat of this car. Barely though, 2 in the back, 1 in the front right here, and then there's also another in the trunk all the way in the back. So it's actually pretty hilarious. But he also got a bunch of other stuff, which I'll show you guys in a second. But right now we're headed to the bank so that we can deposit a few checks and then sign over all the documents, and then I can be on my way down to Los Angeles. All right, so I just got my coffee because we're gonna drive 5 hours back or even 6 hours back to LA. So here it is. This is the new to me 2017 GTR. And the kicker about this GTR is it has over 74,000 miles with the new engine put in it at 20,000 miles. So there's about 50,000 miles on the engine. You can tell it's actually in pretty good condition. There's not really any issues to the GTR at all. The wheels, he had them custom painted to satin black, and some of these other trim pieces, they were painted as well. Like this part right here, it was painted to white. Besides that, the whole front is paint protection film protected, so it's all wrapped all the way up to the pillars, onto the side, and to the roof and mirrors as well. So you can see there's like a film right here that protects it against rock chips, which is actually really good for my drive back home to Los Angeles. So with the GTR here, it's also able to get me 4 brand new tires. As you can see, we were able to kind of fit them in the car. 2 in the back seat and 1 in the front seat, and also 1 in the trunk. But it barely fit actually. This one tire is kind of like laying on its side so that it doesn't push this front seat right here, but it barely fit. And on top of that, he gave me a few mods that he didn't use anymore. 2 3.5-inch intakes, a set of injectors that I do actually have to get tested again, so they might not actually work. Of course, there is an exhaust on the GTR. It's a Tomai T-O-M-A-I Express exhaust. And on top of it, he did also give me an ECU Tech as well, but I'm probably most likely going to sell all of these mods because I don't think I'm actually going to mod the GTR more than just the exhaust, maybe the tune. I don't want to push the GTR to its limits. I want to keep it pretty conservative in stock. So yeah, we're in San Jose right now. We got 6 hours to drive back to Los Angeles. So we'll see the miles per gallon that we get. It's going to be way less or way worse than, of course, the Tesla Model 3. And I also don't have autopilot. So this is going to be a long trip where I actually have to drive the whole time and also pay attention the whole time as well. So of course we have to get gas right now. We only have pretty much at empty with 43 miles left of range on the tank. So this is gonna be my first fill up of gas on the GTR. So let's see how much it costs to fill up this 2017 Nissan GTR. All right, so I'm pretty much pushing this GTR to the limit already. I basically ran out of so much gas that it's now not giving me a range at all of how many miles I can go to. I think I last saw it was at 30 miles, but now it's just saying lines for range, which means I probably have like less than a gallon less of gas. I just put in the navigation to a Chevron station, so I'm gonna go ahead and fill up there. We'll see how much gas this GTR can fill up. This is probably gonna flag my transaction because I haven't filled gas in probably like maybe 6 months or something. So of course in California, the highest octane that you can get is 91. So I think I'm just gonna fill up halfway because this is kind of expensive gas. 385, and then I'm going to try and stop midway to fill up some more. But I guess either way I should just fill it up all the way because I'm going to have to stop midway anyway to fill up some more gas. Alright, so we filled up to full tank. It cost $63.53. 16 and a half gallons pretty much. So it's definitely a thirsty car. So a full tank of gas is $63. I mean, at $3.85, gas could be more expensive, but we're definitely gonna have to stop midway on our drive back to Los Angeles, probably to fill up again. And hopefully it won't be too expensive when we fill up that second time as we get closer to Los Angeles. This whole time I've been driving like a granny, just trying to save miles per gallon, the highest miles per gallon, so I don't waste any gas. But this is the first pull in full gear. Woo! I know I typically film a lot of Tesla content, and this isn't a Tesla, but hopefully you guys enjoy the new videos I make with this new GTR, or new to me GTR. I found this GTR for sale on a Facebook group, and it seemed to be decently priced for the body style. If you didn't know, GTRs hold their price and value exceptionally well, with a lot of 2009 still going for $40,000 plus. And I'll make another video on how much I paid for this GTR and how much it's gonna cost monthly. This is actually my second GTR, and I had a 2014 back in 2017, but I only had it for about 6 months. And I sold it pretty quickly. Ever since then, I've always wanted to get back into another GTR and hold it a lot longer than the first one I had. Maybe even a couple of years. I'm still gonna keep my Tesla Model 3, and I'm still gonna make Tesla Model 3 content, especially using the autopilot system on my daily commute. But I really wanted to get a GTR again so I can make more videos on that and experience the whole ownership process again. As you saw, or hopefully you've seen now, that this GTR actually came with a couple different mods that I actually wanted to get anyways, and including a full set of tires. So hopefully you guys enjoy the new GTR, and hopefully you'll like this video and hit the subscribe for more GTR content as I post it weekly. So thanks to everybody who supported me and watched my channel and even subscribed. And if you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe, because I'm gonna be super transparent with my GTR ownership. So hopefully you guys enjoy that. All right, so I've been driving for about 4 hours now, and we're still another hour away. Actually, I've probably been driving for about about 4 hours, because we left around 11:30 or 11. So I've been driving for almost 5 hours now, and we're still an hour away from home. But this is where I'm gonna go ahead and end it, guys. I'm super tired from driving all day. Please hit that subscribe if you wanna see more GTR content and my experience with it. And comment below on some video ideas that you have that you wanna see with the GTR. All right, guys, thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one. See ya.